Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, I would just really like to say thank you so much for the amount of views that I got in my last video. I actually never really expected that my Makati vlog would go as well as I planned, and midway through filming that video I actually thought of giving up because it was just so tiring, but I'm really glad that I didn't because the amount of views that I got from my last video, and I'm really grateful to you guys for it, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my videos as did my last one. So I'm making a new video for you guys today. These are some of my fashion yes and no's. All of these are just my personal opinions, so I really do hope that I am able to share my opinion with you guys on these fashion items, and I want to know your guys' opinions in the comments too, because I really want to know if you guys could change my mind about some of these fashion items that I'm about to list down in my yes or no's. So let's just get straight onto the video because I'm pretty sure that you guys don't want a really long intro. Just a teensy bit of a reminder that all of these are my personal opinion, and I would really like to know what you guys think about these fashion items that I'm about to list, and definitely no offense to you guys if you like these items, because we are going to be starting off with my nose. We need a strong starting point for this video. One of my fashion no's in particular are strap-on heels, and I get that strap-on heels look good on many of you guys, but I don't really think that is the cut for me because I enjoy comfort a lot when it comes to fashion. And I remember this one time when my mom bought me strap-on heels for my aunt's wedding, and I ended up hating them because I was standing around the entire time. It was like 35 degrees outside. They just hurt my feet a lot around the ankle part, and I just really don't like strap-on heels that much because of that reason, and also because they look weird sometimes, which is also, again, my personal opinion, but I really do think that strap-on heels might look good on some of you, but it's just not my taste. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I see a designer brand produce a graphic t-shirt, I just feel like it's really tacky, and especially those t-shirts where they have the logo all over the outfit, and it just doesn't look so good. And I feel like as a designer brand, you should be doing more rather than just mass producing these t-shirts that look really cheap. Next on my list, I know this is definitely a popular opinion, but I really don't like skinny jeans or mom jeans. Whenever I see someone in public wearing skinny jeans, I'm thinking, why would you do that to yourself? Like, it just looks so tight. At this point, I don't really think that you should be wearing skinny jeans or jeans at all. I'm pretty sure what would suit you guys the most are leggings, for example. But of course, if you like wearing skinny jeans, it's not my opinion that you guys should be worried about. But if you think that skinny jeans do look good on you and you like them, I really don't think that you should get rid of every single pair of skinny jeans that you have in your closet just because of my opinion. But on occasion, I really do think that skinny jeans look good, but in general, I don't really like them. I know this isn't really a fashion item, but I really feel like this is generalized, but I really hate it when people wear clothes for one day and then discard it the next. And I'm talking about the people who have like a different closet every other day, and I really do feel like that's so wasteful because nowadays fast fashion and mass production of clothes are actually one of the reasons why our economy, our environment is actually downgrading so fast. Clothes are a reusable item, so I really do feel like that we should start using it that way. Another one of my fashion no's that aren't a specified item is when people actually buy clothes for a specific activity only. An example of this is when people buy gym clothes to go to the gym. And I don't really feel like that's necessary, and it's a bit silly because if you have a tank top or something light and breathable lying around in your closet, maybe some yoga pants, and I'm not talking about the branded yoga pants like Aloe or any of the other sportswear brands, I'm just saying. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm really bad with my words. I don't like bodycon dresses. I'm sorry guys, I just really don't like it, and I'm not saying this because I don't like my body right now. I'm trying to work on it actually, but in general, I don't feel like bodycon dresses, those tiny skirts and little tube tops, are really practical. And I know that a lot of people wear them going out, maybe at the club or something, but I really don't like how it looks, or probably how it feels, because I know it's really tight in there, and if you sweat, I think that would be a lot worse. So yeah, I actually really wanted to talk about this for a while, but I really hate Hello Kitty pajama pants. And I think it's because of how they were generalized on the internet to be something sexy, and I don't understand why people would perceive Hello Kitty pajama pants as something sexy, but I just don't like how it is, and I think it was because of that specific reason. And I know they can be cute, but it just seems really weird. This is something that I don't really like. It's those tiny, really tiny. I'm not talking about the ones that are just above your thigh. I'm talking about the ones that look like belts, whether they're mini skirts or shorts. I feel like at that point, you don't want to wear bottoms anymore. Does it look good? It's a bit uneven. I'm actually not going to judge anybody or make fun of anyone for liking this particular item, but I really don't like media merchandise. And I'm talking about the ones that are really loud, that have the creator or the form of media on the article of clothing. And I can relate to that because when I was around like 11 years old or 10, back in like 2020 or something, sort of ish, I begged my mom for this one My Hero Academia hoodie. It has all of the manga panels stitched onto it. Now that I look at it, I start to think why I did that. I mean, I was a really big fan, and that's probably one of the reasons why it could justify for that. But now that I'm getting older, and I'm not talking about like adult older because I'm still in my teens and my style preferences are still developing, I'm starting to not like media merchandise that much. But here's actually proof that I loved My Hero Academia back in 2020. I have a deck of plushie in my bed. I really don't feel like this should be an opinion anymore rather than a fact, but fashion is art. Whenever I see graphic t-shirts that have an AI generated logo on them, it just breaks my heart, alright? Why are you taking the efforts and time that artists took to create a piece of art that you guys can wear, that they can produce, and waste it on something as terrible as AI? And with the rise of artificial intelligence nowadays, it's actually very predictable that AI could actually take over fashion. But in my personal opinion, I really don't think that AI can replicate the life that a human makes whenever they make art. And the fact that fashion is actually one of the forms of art that actually create life, something that people live in every single day, it just breaks my heart to think about. And I know it sounds really simple, but it actually destroys everything that fashion is meant for. As a teenage girl living in the Philippines, this is a really common occurrence, and I've seen multiple of my classmates and or schoolmates carrying these around, but I really don't like those plastic flower claw clips. I just feel like they're really inefficient if you want to actually tie your hair up, and most of all, they're really low in quality, especially because of the fact that they are made from plastic most of the time. Now that we're done with some of my fashion no's, that's actually all that I can think about for this video. Now we're going to move on to my fashion yeses, which is something that I'm really excited to talk to you guys about because they've been on my mind for a while. I've been thinking about this video a lot, and some of these ideas have been spiraling my head, and I just really wanted to talk to you guys about them. This is actually a really big fashion yes for me, and it's been pondering in my mind for a while, but I really love blazers, especially the ones with the silk sheen. It just looks really nice, and I love it. I feel like there's something about ruffles that just really ties together an outfit, and I feel like they would look good on every single occasion. They just feel so whimsy and soft looking that it makes an outfit look 10 times better. I know, I've already stated this multiple times in 3 videos, this being the 3rd one. I love polka dots, and whenever I actually think about polka dots, I think about Marinotu Punching from Miraculous Ladybug, and it actually just makes the whole thought of polka dots even better. But I just really love how cute they look, and it's just making me so happy thinking about it right now. This is a message to all of my relatives and friends. If it's my birthday, or Christmas, or any occasion that I should receive gifts, I want polka dots, okay? It doesn't matter what type of clothes it is, I want polka dots. I actually have something in my eye. Oh my gosh, oh! As you guys can tell from my background alone that I love headbands. And I think I've been influenced a lot by Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl because one of her signature styles is actually to include a headband, and I just really think that it looks good on her, and on some occasions it can actually look good on me. I'm gonna try this on right now to show you guys what I mean. But see what I'm talking about? I just love headbands, guys. There's just something really nice about it that I can't explain it, but it just makes the hair a lot more put together, and it's just really clean to look at whenever it's on someone. I probably already talked about this on my things that I find chic video, but I really love tortoiseshell accessories, whether it's glasses frames, sunglasses, headbands. Anything that's made out of tortoiseshell is actually really nice looking, and I remember not liking tortoiseshell a lot when I was a kid. It's something that my grandma owns, and she had a comb like that once, and I just associated it a lot with being old. But now that I'm a teen, and of course my style preferences have changed, I really do like tortoiseshell accessories. Something else that is super generalized, I love it when people know how to style their jewelry. I can't really say that for myself because I only wear minimal jewelry. I'm actually not wearing earrings again because, of course, my issue with my ears. But I'm wearing my necklace, and I just love wearing minimal jewelry at all times. But I really do feel like that it depends on what outfit that you're wearing. The amount of jewelry that you should wear should also be dependent on that outfit that you're wearing for that day. And yeah, I just love people who know how to style their jewelry. I see this a lot on Pinterest, and one of the things that has gotten me hooked is when I saw this one picture of a girl with a tiny scarf with polka dot patterns all over it, and I'm pretty sure it's because it has polka dots that I started to love it. But I really do feel like tiny scarves are just super chic, and I feel like that they tie together an outfit a lot, but I really do feel like they could be used as a really good neck accessory. But I just love scarves in general. Or maybe it's just the thing that I perceive a lot is that anything that covers the neck is chic. I don't understand why. Maybe I'm weird. I was a really big Fancy Nancy Clancy fan when I was a kid, and whenever I saw her wearing one of these French berets that just pushes her hair down, I actually didn't like it when her hair was up like that. She looked like Marge Simpson. But whenever she wore a French beret, I wanted one, okay? And until now, hold on, I accidentally moved my phone stand. Until now, I actually want a French beret. I just feel like maybe it's because they're associated with France a lot, because duh, they're called French berets for a reason, and also because I've seen them in a lot of really good outfits that I've started to become influenced on the French beret trend. I just realized I haven't mentioned shoes in a while, but one of the things that I really want to talk about are Mary Janes. Whenever I play Ariana Grande's songs on the TV, right before she releases her Petal album, whenever I see those Mary Janes with a really high heel, they're just so cute. And also because I really associate them a lot with being a doll and such things, I see them a lot in doll outfits, and it just makes it look so cute, especially if they're paired with ruffled socks. It just makes it look 10 times better. I especially love those really chunky and glossy Mary Janes. I just realized I've been slurring on my words a lot throughout this video, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know, I just get this serotonin every single time I record a new YouTube video, and initially I dread making a new video because the thought of recording having to redo a clip over and over again actually makes me really tired to think about. But whenever I actually start to record a video, I just get so excited about the things that I want to talk to you guys about, and because I love you guys so much. And last but not least, my biggest fashion yes isn't even an item of clothing or a habit that people do in fashion, but it's actually a movie. And you guys might think The Devil Wears Prada because I mentioned it a lot in my videos when I'm talking about fashion, but it's actually the movie Cruella. And why I'm saying this is because Cruella is actually a fashion movie that shows that fashion can be art. The fact that they made this movie based off of a Disney villain is actually insane because of how they managed to portray how fashion looks in the industry and how political it can be is amazing. And if you guys haven't watched Cruella yet, I really do recommend watching it on Disney+. I love fashion so much, and it has been integrated into every part of my life. And if you guys don't know, fashion is actually integrated into all of our lives based on our personal choices of clothing and such. We are all fashion girlies and boys, and whoever and whatever you guys may be. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. I love all of you so much. Bye bye!